Hi, my name's Steve. Welcome aboard my narrowboat home, Moorland Rose. Please join me as I take a slow boat through Britain. I spent a couple of days here at Dobcross while I've helped my son and daughter-in-law move into their new home, but now it's time to move on. Morning, it's time to tackle the last few locks up to Diggle, the start of the Standedge tunnel. I'm booked to go through there on Wednesday. It's Monday morning this morning, and so I'm just going to top up with water. There's a water point just here, let me show you. So yes, time to top up with water there, and then I'm going to head up. There's 9 locks to do, so I'm going to set off this morning and hope you'll join me. Talk to you later. Before the completion of Standedge Tunnel in 1811, this building was originally a transshipment warehouse. Goods were unloaded here to be carried by horse over the hill to Marsden. It now contains the offices of the Huddersfield Canal Society. Before the new road was built, this bridge was the original Wool Road Bridge. The road name gives a clue to the main goods that were carried around here. Notice the 2 ground paddles on the same side at this lock. This is quite an unusual combination, but it is a feature of this section of canal. Strange that they are often on the opposite side to the towpath. With lock number 25 being just around this corner, I can walk ahead and set it ready while the last few inches of number 24 complete filling. I only leave Moorland Rose in the lock by herself once the lock is nearly complete and she will not foul on the gate. With locks close together like this, it is a lot of walking, but it saves time and effort getting into the lock landings. especially on this canal. The scenery gets better and better as I approach the summit of this canal. Yet again in the flight I walk ahead and prepare the next lock, leaving Moor and Rose completing the last few inches. Checking there is nothing for the bow to catch on and lift the gate, which would be a disaster, it's again time to walk to the next lock in the flight. See, it's not all about standing on the stern of a boat and steering. This flight of locks have unusual bywashing nets, obviously done during the restoration of the canal. Everyone seems to find operating a lock interesting. I'm just surprised at how few have seen them in action. It's time to go and set the next one. At least it's a pleasant day for walking between the locks. Another lock and more people to talk to. What better way to spend a day? Be a good idea if I untied, wouldn't it? Sorry? I said it'd be a good idea if I untied. I must be getting tired. A basic mistake to make solo, but no harm done. My parrot Nutmeg always seems to draw people into looking into the boat. This building, known locally as the Cathedral, is Grade 2 listed and was once the offices of Hutchinson, Hollingworth & Co.'s Dobcross Loom Works, which closed in 1967. The patented mechanical loom was transported all over the world, using the canal to get the looms to the ports. The site, since then, has been operated as H.W. Shaw's pallet makers, but now looks to be being transformed into housing. It is unsure why this is called Dobcross Lock. It is the top of the flight and closer to Diggle than Dobcross. Still, there are only 2 more locks to go to get to the summit, where I can moor up for the night and get ready to tackle the Standedge tunnel tomorrow. I need to remove the cratch cover so that it doesn't get torn in the tunnel. Next to lock 31 is Grandpa Green's ice cream parlour. It has been highly recommended, so I'll tackle that lock ahead, moor up and walk back here for a well-deserved ice cream. A number of the locks were renamed when the canal was restored, this one after the late MP for the area. Oh yes. You alright?
Yeah. His propeller's going now. Get forward. You got the welder in the other one?
No, it's only me. Yeah. The final lock. I am now at the summit, 643 feet above sea level. Again, someone happy to help me close the gate. I really do appreciate this. Thanks a lot. I'll moor here and go back and get that ice cream I promised myself. I have just received a phone call from the CRT office informing me that I will now have to wait until Friday to go through the tunnel, as they are only doing 2 passages per week, Mondays and Fridays. I am told to expect a call from the tunnel team, who will arrange a new time with me. Today being Tuesday, I was expecting to go through tomorrow. Still, there could be worse places to wait. Not 30 minutes after the original call, I hear from the tunnel team, who ask if I'm still expecting to go through Standedge, when I told them that I'd already received a message and that I would be ready for them any time Friday to suit themselves. They were at a loss. Can't you get there tomorrow, they asked. I explained my earlier call and they had no idea why I'd been told that. 9:30 in the morning as originally arranged, they said. You can moor up by the tunnel and be ready to go. Great. With the cratch cover removed and stored away, it's time to head for a mooring by the tunnel entrance, ready for a trip into the UK's longest, deepest and highest canal tunnel. Hopefully. That's 31 locks done to get to the summit of the Huddersfield Narrow Canal. I hope you've enjoyed this portion of the journey and will join me next time as I tackle the tunnel and start on the descent of 42 locks on the other side. Please give me a thumbs up and ask any questions below. If you subscribe and click the bell icon, YouTube will let you know when the next episode of my journey is ready. Although they don't send emails anymore, just look for the notification in the top right hand corner of your YouTube page when you log on. Until next time, stay safe.